you've been on a lightning tour, jet lag tour of Asia, with Malaysia next. And you said in Japan that you wanted to form an economic framework that would be even better than CPTPP, or the Comprehensive and Progressive Agreement for Trans-Pacific Partnership. And you said it could be even more robust in some ways than the traditional free trade agreement. And this is this Indo-Pacific framework which America has been talking about. And I think many of the business people here would say, look, we would rather have a trade pact. That's what we want. And I know that's difficult politically, but maybe you could spell out exactly what this means and why it is better.
Yeah. So thank you. It's good to be with you, and hello to everybody. I think that, look, I understand that. You know, I began my week in Tokyo. I'm here now. I'll be heading off to Malaysia. I'm meeting also while I'm here with my counterparts from New Zealand and Australia. And we hear that. We hear that. You know, CPTPP, we want America in. Here's what I would say. For various reasons, you know, that is not going to happen now. But President Biden is crystal clear. When he says America is back, he means back with our allies and back in this region. So since he's been in office, the Vice President has been in Vietnam, Secretary of Defense has been here, I am here, USTR Thai is here. We are very serious in re-engaging economically with the Indo-Pacific. And when we talk about the topics, it is broader in some ways and a little bit less restrained or constrained than a traditional free trade agreement. For example, we can talk about partnerships around the supply chain, specific partnerships around working together to make sure that we and our allies in the region have a redundant and secure supply chain. You know, Australia has critical minerals that we all need. We can talk specifically and somewhat more flexibly about partnerships. Interoperability, which is critical to facilitate digital trade. Tech standards. You know, we were talking backstage about artificial intelligence. You know, you wouldn't see setting tech standards in a traditional free trade agreement, but it is vital. Who's going to write the rules of the road for emerging technology? We want to write the rules of the road with our like-minded allies in this region. Semiconductors, you know, so I think that decarbonization and green.
Should we see this as sort of the trade equivalent of what people talked about at one time of a kind of coalition of democracies? This is America and its allies in Asia getting together in an economic way which does not involve a specific trade pact, but which involves a series of kind of complicated alliances building up to that.
I think that's exactly, that is well said. And, you know,
you can hire me if you want.
I'm sure I could not afford you. But I think that is well said. And, you know, I'm here in the region beginning the discussions, laying the groundwork. We're likely to launch a more formal process in the beginning of next year, which will culminate in a proper economic framework in the region. And
does that mean an actual agreement?
Yeah,
there would be
exactly.